Hey everybody, this is Jeff Newton. I'm not going to talk a lot about the incident itself in Minneapolis. But is anyone surprised by this? I think we've all been sort of waiting for this shoe to drop. You know, when you're pulling people out of cars and you're blocking them off with your vehicles and you're running into U.S. businesses to go after every little brown person. This is the stuff that everybody said was going to happen. And finally, it's happened. We've killed an American, a mother with a daughter, a young daughter, and we're all trying to figure out whether she was trying to turn her wheel to the right or go straight, and whether this guy was actually going to be run over or whether he was going to step aside. I think we all know the answer to that question. The video doesn't lie. I mean, people will interpret it all sorts of different ways based on their political affiliations and how cruel they are or how empathetic they are. I side on the empathy side. Sorry about that, MAGA. But here's the deal. Your guy started this shit. Aren't you guys the ones that are all about states' rights and local control? You hate big government. You hate big government. Get big government out of my house and out of my business. And then he surges thousands of people into all these blue cities. And you're questioning whether he's trying to antagonize them and win points toward the midterm? How dumb are you? This is clearly the kind of thing that we all knew was going to happen. So go ahead and debate whether this woman was turning right or left in her little SUV, and whether all these guys with guns were scared for their lives. Go ahead and debate that from this 37-year-old woman with a 6-year-old daughter. I think that's the detail is right that I've been reading. Yeah, because she's one of the people. Sorry, George. She's one of the people we have to worry about, right? These are the criminals he's talking about that we have to get off the streets. And what do you think he's going to do? He's going to, he literally said, Trump said that this woman is, one of the worst of the worst. Thank goodness these poor guys were able to get out of the way of her car, which was pulling off. You kidding me? They think we don't have our own eyes. This is what totalitarianism does. It tries to get you to believe the things that are not true. And it makes people like me and you who debate it domestic terrorists, right? Enemies of the state. Enemies of the state, right? Me and George. Right, Georgie? Right? Enemies of the state. Terrorist organizations. They want to call everybody Antifa as if they don't even know what they don't even know what fascism means, right? So, yeah. Think about that today. They're going to pardon all these guys. Every time they do this shit, it's going to get worse. It's not going to get better. There's not going to be some giant, hey, let's turn this thing around. We're really going the wrong direction. He's going to double down and triple down and quadruple down. Every single time somebody kills somebody, it's going to be a press release just like this, coming from the White House and coming from Kristi Noem, the person who likes to shoot her personal dogs. A lot of empathy there. Tom Homan's going to go and make the rounds around the networks today, probably, if he hasn't been, told to keep his mouth shut because of his $50,000 bribe. They're going to go around. Everybody's going to be a criminal who has a different opinion, especially the people who are protesting. Oh, God, those bullhorns. The bullhorns that they have and those cameras on their phones, those domestic terrorists. Are you kidding me? Right? Hilton not letting the ICE agents stay at their hotels. Oh, terrorists. Hilton's horrible. This is what they're doing, man. So it's on you. It's on you guys, MAGA, and it's on Donald Trump. If you wouldn't have surged all these people in these communities, that woman would be home with her daughter last night. Simple as that. Forget about whether she went like this or went straight. Everybody knows she was not trying to kill these guys. You're happy to fire into anybody. And by the way, you didn't want to resuscitate her, did you? You didn't want anybody to help get in there and resuscitate her. A doctor who came in, it's like, hey, I can help. Didn't want that help, did you? Why? Why would you want that person to live and be a witness to your own crime? Don't worry. Keep the faith. Keep putting pressure on them. This is New America. Like, follow, and share.